10.
10.
Stay excited.
Decade. Yeah, very, very exciting. We're capping off our 10th podcast with a special guest today.
I'm very excited about today.
I know you're very excited. I've heard we have Dan in the house.
Hello.
And we are going to talk about Dan's favorite movie of all time.
Waterworld?
It's not all time.
All time.
At one point, it was my favorite, and I watched it every night. And
so how many times do you think you've seen Waterworld?
it has to be over 100.
Over 100?
All right.
It has to be.
Yeah.
It was a good year or two where I would watch it.
That can at least count as one of your favorites of all time.
Right.
VHS, if anybody's heard of that.
That's a lot
I'm
of
surprised you don't have it. You don't have it on DVD.
No.
Because Dan owns, what, 250,000 movies on DVD?
Just over 1,200.
Just over 1,200.
Wow.
Sorry. I thought I was exaggerating a lot, but that's close.
It's a quarter of a
That's a
decade.
good collection.
It's pretty good. Yeah. I know.
So would you also, if you had Waterworld on VHS, did you watch all of it, or did you lose it and then have to go to Video Etc.?
No, I kept my...
There was no red box or anything.
No,
Right.
I kept my videos, and just like I keep my DVDs.
Yeah.
But the problem is, we got to started collecting DVDs, and then I got married, and she kind of had a collection, so we fed each other's collection. But then I didn't have a ton of VHS, but once we got DVDs,
Right.
we stopped using VHS, and we kind of got rid of the VHS tapes, and I never took the movies I had in VHS and bought DVDs.
Gotcha.
But over the years with the kids, we're thinking of old movies we liked and trying to find them so we could show them.
Mm-hmm.
But that one was...
Yeah, so if the
Slipped
kids,
through the
kids
cracks.
haven't seen Waterworld, then you don't have it on DVD.
Actually, I say that, but the way I watched it, I told you the other day, I just explained to him I had to watch it in 2 3-minute clips.
Yeah.
So it was...
It's funny.
But Jenna was with me, so she got to...
Okay.
She got into it because it was a little girl in the movie.
Right.
Yep.
That's the little girl that grows up to become the girl from Napoleon Dynamite, right?
Yeah.
Glamour Shots girl?
Yes. It's funny because...
What's her name? I've seen her in movies before.
I don't know, but
I know Deb, but
who's Deb?
that's the girl in Napoleon
Glamour Shots
Dynamite.
by Deb. Yeah, but the actress's name. I can't remember. Anyways, yeah.
So I like IMDb.
Right? We can find that out. Easy.
And it's funny you bring her up what she's doing now because that's what I did.
Okay.
I went to that and I clicked it, and that's how I found out she was on. I didn't care 100% for Napoleon Dynamite, but I watched it.
I thought it was good.
It was good.
Funny.
It was all right.
Yeah.
I liked Waterworld better.
It was good. I enjoyed it.
It's Tina Majorino.
Okay. Majorino or Majorino?
Whatever you want to say. You tell me. It's not, I don't have phonetics here.
Is it spelled with a J? I don't know.
Yeah, it's a J.
Yeah.
It looks like major.
Oops.
But you're pronouncing it the right way, the Italian way, right?
I don't know if I'm right.
You're probably right.
Macarena?
I'm usually wrong, especially when I
Tina
think I'm right.
Macarena? What?
Macarena?
I don't think it's Macarena.
Who else is in this movie?
Which
I
one?
might as well name the cast off.
Waterworld?
Yeah.
I've never seen the movie
Dennis
cast
Hopper?
though.
Dennis Hopper.
I want Hopper's body foul. Sorry.
No, it's good. Different Hopper. Because that's really Harper. And he's
and he pronounces
Wait,
it
is it
Hopper.
horribly...
Oh, it is. It's Hopper. Like a rabbit. H-O-P-P. I never
Yeah,
knew that.
Dennis Hopper.
I always thought it was Harper.
And then Kevin Costner, of course. And then Jean Triplehorn.
That's his love interest.
Love
/
interest.
He's mean to her.
Yeah. Well,
Before I forget, did anyone actually catch Kevin Costner's character's name in the movie? I can't remember.
Mariner.
Oh, is that his name?
It says it on here.
I didn't
he
hear
is.
it.
They refer to him as the Mariner. I don't think they
call
ever
him
say...
at the atoll, right?
Yeah.
But that's not it. Is
that's
he
what he
a
is.
Mariner, or is
That's
he,
what they... I think
that's
they
his
call
name?
him the Mariner or
Oh, the
something.
Mariner.
Yeah.
Oh.
They said the Mariner.
Okay.
I don't think they ever...
I don't think he has a
called
proper
him.
name.
Yeah.
Wait, I never caught it. Yeah, it's like Kevin or Rick.
You should have just gone with Kevin so we'd know.
They called them Dances with Wolves for some reason. I don't know why.
This is a wolf.
Here
Get
comes
over here.
Dances with Wolves.
This is a wolf again.
Call you by the other movies you've done. The
He
Bodyguard is
doesn't have
here.
a name.
That's funny. He was a salty prick too.
Oh yeah,
That's very nice.
So mean.
Wow, Jack Black was in it.
He was?
He was a pilot.
Was he?
That's what it says. Now I gotta watch it again. I didn't catch
I
that.
didn't catch that either.
Holy mackerel! He's way
Right,
down
that
on
was
the.
Jack
Oh, he's
Black.
the pilot? Oh, okay, I know.
Oh, is he the one that shot
harpoon
the?
and
That's
And
him.
there was the whole rope, whatever.
Yeah, and
was
he
it?
wears the mask that looks like a pig, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's the
Wait.
gunner.
Yeah.
He's wearing the pig-looking mask. All right, so
Plane that was
he's the
circling
plane,
around
right.
their boat.
Yeah, he got
Yeah,
because
he
she
gets harpooned.
Triple Horn stupidly shot the harpoon into the
Yeah.
plane, and that's when he gets.
She wasn't very good.
No, she wasn't.
Mariner was mad about that.
Oh yeah.
He was
Well,
mad.
Yeah.
She's messing with his stuff.
Right, don't
She kind of ruined everything.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
He had this
Yeah, that boat.
dope trimaran.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just
Dude,
killing
he did a lever and it's all like weight and everything.
everything.
Oh, that thing was
He had his
hooked up.
system.
That thing was awesome.
Yeah.
He's like
Don't touch my
sitting
boat.
down, pedaling and
Yeah.
doing.
It's kind of
multiple-
like how a lot of single dudes are, right? They get this whole setup, like everything in like
And
their
then a
apartment or whatever. Everything is just where it's supposed to be.
Yep.
And then some woman comes in and messes it all up,
Yeah.
changes it.
Changes everything.
That's not what.
Yep.
Right?
Takes the pool table out of the living room.
Right, all that kind of stuff. Like, throws away your 7 samurai swords. Whatever it is.
Yep.
You're like, hey! I've been collecting those
Just the way I wanted
my
it.
whole life.
I've always wanted the weight bench in the kitchen.
Exactly. It makes so much sense to me.
That's funny because we had the video game and the air hockey table in our kitchen.
Right.
That's
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen.
No.
Females in the premises.
Yeah. Yeah, I was.
Everything, every little rope, he knew he could like do
Yeah,
everything
that
with
was
his eyes
awesome.
closed, and he's swinging around. It looked
That
awesome.
thing was hooked up. Yeah. He could definitely.
Nope. What did she last? Not even a week, and the whole thing was trash.
Like, burnt
Done.
down.
Burnt. Broken. What? He just wanted some
That thing
whatever.
could have won the America's Cup yacht or whatever it
Probably.
was sailing with.
Single-handedly
Hey, it was.
won it.
Yeah. But no, when she was done.
Nope. Lights out.
That's why he cut her hair, though, right? That was the scene when he cut her hair? Isn't
Cut
it?
her hair, yeah.
He was mad at her. Don't ever touch my stuff again.
I'm
He
so
laid her
mad
down
at you. I'm
cut
gonna
her hair.
cut your hair.
And then the little girl mouthed off to him. And I loved the way they did it because they didn't show him touch the girl, but it did a cutaway scene and
in the
she's
middle.
sitting there with no hair again. I was like, that was funny.
That's awesome. Yeah.
She was quiet with no hair.
He needed it. He didn't cut her hair because she was in trouble. He needed it. He made
That's what he did.
rope out of
he
it.
made rope out of it.
But I like the idea that was her punishment.
Yeah.
So what? Another inch coming off.
Right.
I think what capped it off when she mouthed off, but she kept drawing on his boat. And she kept taking his crayons. or
Using his
something.
crayons.
Yeah,
he
like
didn't like that
he
either.
anything he found swimming deep down.
Yeah, he's got his stuff.
That's
That's,
his
what
stuff,
I need.
even
His
though it's-
stuff. Touch my stuff.
He doesn't want much. He just got his boat and his crayons.
Yeah.
Leave me alone. That's all I want. I didn't ask you to be here.
He was fine.
I just want to keep going. I'm looking for dry land. Always.
He wasn't. He didn't believe in it. They believed in it.
Because he's been everywhere.
He's been
Right.
everywhere. He never found dry
And
land.
he couldn't find it. Obviously, he's not
No.
that good, though, because it was
He,
there.
he knew.
Right.
Oh yeah, it was there. But he knew where dry land was because he could swim, 100 meters down or
Want to
whatever.
see dry land?
And he showed her the dry land was, this is a
That was
city.
a cool scene. Yeah.
That was neat.
Yeah.
And my daughter's like, why? What is she in the bubble? What is he killing her? What are they
That's
doing?
how he bought everything, right?
Also,
Oh yeah, he would find things and then
could
trade.
that work that way?
What, the bubble?
Yeah.
They used to do it. Like
Yeah. Is there
I
enough
think
oxygen
there's
stored in
like
it?
ancient Roman.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of Discovery Channel, History Channel, whatever. Ancient Roman, like special forces guys. They showed a thing where it was like an upside down boat. I swear to God, that's what.
Roman Special Forces.
Oh, I know
they
you're
like
saying
hung
so-
weights on an upside down boat, and they went underwater across a river to sneak into some place or
And there's
something.
enough oxygen locked into.
It just holds the. So you can only stay under for so long, but it was a way to sneak across without them seeing it. I remember seeing that on a show. I thought it was pretty neat.
That's
so
pretty
that
cool.
They do it in Indiana Jones.
they do
That
that.
means it's real, right?
No, they did it in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Or do they do it in Pirates of the Caribbean?
That's two,
They do it in the Caribbean and the Caribbean.
Okay. I don't know.
two
the difference.
references towards it. Yeah, it's got to work. Indiana Jones, Pirates of the Caribbean.
You just need enough weight
Right?
to hold that
They
air
do it
down.
in Last
They-
Crusade, right? They hide under the when they're in the catacombs. They hide in the coffin.
Oh, in the coffin, yeah.
Because the fire,
Yeah, they trap the air in and everything.
the bad guys who are good guys.
Yeah.
I don't know. The guys with the fezzes.
Yes,
like the
they're
whole
trying to
place on fire.
protect the
the Grail.
ground.
I don't know. I forget what they were called. Knights of the Cruciform Sword. Right?
I can't
Something
remember.
like that.
That's another movie we could rewatch. It's been so long.
Hasn't been that long for me. We like
seen the one
we
with-
like the Indiana Joneses.
Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
Is that one good?
It's only okay.
Skull.
Yeah.
The crystal
Skull.
skull. Excuse me.
It's okay. It's hard for me to watch Harrison be so old.
He's old. He's got to be.
I mean, at least in the new Star Wars, he's supposed to be old.
right.
So it made sense, but...
So in Indiana Jones, he was like 68, acting like he was 40.
No, he's still supposed to be older.
Yeah, because
but
didn't the first ones take place like in the
Yeah,
30s or
it's-
something, and then the World War II
Yeah.
in the third one, and then this is supposed to be in like the later 50s.
Yeah.
So he's older.
And that's why it's all UFOs and stuff. 'Cause it's
Yeah.
supposed to be the 50s and 60s.
Yeah. And he's a
Cold
greaser.
War. It's
Look,
Cold
he's a
War time.
greaser. He's got a switchblade.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Cigarettes.
Yeah,
rolled up in a
cigarettes
white
rolled
t-shirt.
all the generic things, yeah.
It's funny you said that, the cigarettes rolled up. I actually saw a guy on a motorcycle with the cigarettes rolled up in his shirt the other day,
Nice.
and it unrolled and flipped out.
Not
People don't know how to do that stuff.
No, it doesn't. The shirts aren't designed to be rolled up
Yeah.
in old cigarettes anymore.
Cap sleeves, doing everything.
Stay in your lane.
Stay.
Don't do 50 stuff in 2017. Right? Don't do it.
You got pockets. Use them.
The more pockets you have,
Yeah.
the more responsibility you have.
That's what I've heard. That.
Yeah, I hate it when I don't have my cargo pants
See?
on. I have to hold my phone.
See?
I got mine.
Exactly.
That's the thing at our age. It was pointed out to me by my son. Yeah, the older you are, the more
The
pockets you
more
have.
pockets you need.
That's awesome.
that you have or that you need.
Both.
Both.
I have because I need.
Right.
Yeah. So.
That's
Means
awesome.
he doesn't have anything yet.
Kids are awesome.
Right,
The
so-
stuff they say.
Yeah.
Phone, keys, wallet. That's 3 things. He doesn't do anything with 2 pockets.
He probably should have a bunch of pockets of that cash laying around.
Random money.
Yep.
I like it though. That's my favorite game to play.
Find Sage's
How
money.
fast can you find loose money in Sage's room? It's not like never. It takes long.
Right, well, we were over there the other day when you were fixing the plumbing. I saw him peeking around the room.
I had
What is
to
he
play.
doing?
Oh,
real
you
quick.
had to
I had to play real
Around
quick.
Sage's money.
It's not where's Waldo.
I
It's
got
where's
Yeah. Where's there a $20 bill?
Thanks again for fixing that.
Oh, no
by the
problem.
way, give you a public.
Dan fixes
Appreciation.
everything,
Yeah,
Yes.
I try.
but he likes weird movies.
So Waterworld is basically Mad Max on the water, right? In a way.
Which,
Yeah.
ironically, there's no water to drink.
That's right. Yeah, they're just.
You could
looking
just
for-
evaporate salt water and have fresh water, but they act like they don't have any water.
There's no water.
But
He's got to pee in the.
I think
Dang it.
you get to the point where you're living on boats and creating cities that are floating, or villages that are floating. They would have kept the technology to purify salt water.
Right. Right. That's a
I
good
just
point.
that was a weak point. That was the only one for me.
The
ever.
only weak point
Ever.
is that they should have plenty
the
of
other thing
water.
is-
They do have plenty of water.
How far into the future are they roughly? Since they've been.
I don't know that one.
I don't remember.
Because then,
there's the opening.
how do they
scene,
still
did
have
it say?
gasoline?
Because they found the Exxon Valdez, for whatever reason, was still floating, even though it crashed and leaked all its oil.
Yeah, well,
Is that what they said?
No, it was.
Well, that's
didn't
what
it
it
pan
is.
out into Higgs-boson
They had
Valdez?
to-
Yeah.
Run out.
But that was
eventually.
because it was relevant at the time.
Yeah.
But why would it be floating when it crashed?
I don't know.
Is it floating now? Did they fix it? Like
No.
change the name to the Leaky Bob? I don't know.
Monument.
How long
now.
does gas stay good for? We had this conversation.
Oh
earlier in the
yeah.
week.
What's the movie the Scientologists made in the future with?
Battlefield Earth.
Is that what it is?
Is it L. Ron Hubbard?
Yeah, the L. Ron
Yeah,
Hubbard
I think
movie
that's
with,
the one.
with all the famous people.
Johnny Travolta.
Yeah, and he's like an alien.
Yeah.
Yeah, they was it 1,000 years in the future? He jumps in a jet and flies off. They learn how to fly a jet, and the fuel cannot be good.
No, there's no way, right?
Can't
No,
be good.
can't.
It doesn't even last till summer in my lawnmower.
No,
Right.
it like gels up or whatever. Especially jet fuel, it has to be super pure.
Yeah, right.
1,000 years in the future.
No, you can't just
Jump.
start and go.
Yeah.
It's got to be some kind of refining or something.
I don't know.
Although it is the United States, they probably had super high tech fuel.
Kevin Costner didn't have to worry about it. He's got his sailboat.
Yeah, that's right.
Right, all the bad
He's
guys.
not a gasser. He's a
All the smokers.
well, the
Yeah,
smokers
yeah.
gases. I got it wrong. Smokers, it's smokers,
I got you.
and that's why it smokes because its fuel is horrible.
This is crappy, yeah.
I was waiting for some big reason why they were called the smokers, like some kind of something in depth, but it was just because he smoked a lot, right?
Oh, I thought it was the
It's just because
the gas.
everything they use
Everything
is
was-
gas.
And
But they literally were smoking
But
a
they
lot.
all do
they
smoke.
did
They all
smoke.
do horrible.
And that's the other thing.
They're bad guys.
So when they
Plenty
found
of cigarettes and
Yeah.
plenty of gas.
so when they found the
Nothing
Exxon
else.
Valdez, it was full of
Gas and
fuel.
smokes.
and cigarettes.
Yeah.
And that far in the future, they had a lot of cigarettes because they smoked a lot.
Yeah.
Imagine those don't stay great
No,
good forever either.
They're
right?
stale.
Yeah.
and they were still in
Nasty cigarettes.
the original boxes.
Yeah, they're not rolling their own or anything.
No. They can't grow tobacco.
You can't grow anything. They can have Kevin Costner go pull him out a couple buckets of dirt and grow some tobacco.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, well, he could have actually slammed down and grabbed a bunch of dirt because dirt was valuable too, wasn't it?
That's what he used to buy everything.
He used.
He would go down and get some dirt and go somewhere.
How is that dirt dry?
He keeps it up for a while. He lets it dry out.
It'll just dry out.
But it wouldn't be dirt.
You know, it'd be like
Dirt's not what's at the bottom of the ocean.
It'd be like mucky
Can't just
sand.
get right. Man, I should.
Oh, now I hate
gotta
this movie.
suspend my disbelief.
This movie's awful.
I still like it.
No, I do. It was great. They had
It's
a.
Mad Max on the water. That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
Because Mad Max is great. Why wasn't Waterworld that great? For these reasons?
Probably.
Are we naming the reasons now?
No, there was some things are really great, like when they X game jump into the city.
Yeah.
With the water skis.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
That was awesome.
That's good.
Yeah.
And they go
Legit.
under the wall through the,
Yeah.
And then pop
dive
up.
it and pop
I like
up.
those.
Right.
All that stuff.
Does that work?
I think
Some
people
cool
dive. Some
action.
of those guys dive into waves and stuff. I think that
I don't know.
dive in a jet ski. I
Doesn't,
think,
like,
I think it's real.
kill something?
It looks probable. I think so.
There was a.
Yeah.
I don't know if there still is. You can probably Google it. There was a Waterworld show at one of the theme parks, and they do
Oh, and they
water
do the,
stunts.
They do the
Yeah.
So
stuff.
I bet they do some.
I bet they still don't have that show anymore.
You don't think
I
so?
bet it didn't last long.
They might call it Mad Max on water.
They were
Everybody
talented.
hated it.
They were talented though. on the
Why
water
did everybody hate Waterworld so much? Do you guys
Because
know? Like, for real.
they like
I don't
Kevin
think
Costner, and this isn't a normal role.
See, I think it was like the context of it was during that time, it was hyped up to be something big budget.
I mean, I do
blown
know
away.
at the time it was
If
the
you-
most expensive movie
Right.
ever.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
all that.
I know that.
But if you
Anything on water.
if you
But
take it out of that framework and just look at it as the way we are, I think it's a solid
It
movie.
made a profit though.
It's entertaining. Right, it made a
Did
profit.
it? You know, but I mean, like to be a bust, doesn't it have to not make
Cost a lot
what
and
it
not
cost?
make enough.
Like,
Right,
yeah,
made
it cost
more
a lot,
than-
but it eventually made more. I don't think straight box office. I think it wasn't until like video and all that they actually turned a profit.
I like the
But-
idea that like I bought it on iTunes for like $3.99.
You're helping out.
There you go.
Somebody somewhere saw that was like somebody
just bought
bought Waterworld again.
Wait a minute.
Kevin Costner just getting another royalty for it.
He got 50 cents.
Yeah, 13 cents showed up in his account. Thanks, Jerome.
That'd be awesome if it actually said 13 cents Jerome.
Send you a letter. Thank you.
I needed this.
I really hope you enjoyed Waterworld.
But you could have watched it in 50 segments on YouTube.
Yeah, that was not the greatest. And of course, it has some weird superhero background with a TV screen picture, and it's all cloudy. So Jenna's like, why is it cloudy? It's in black and white, but the edges are in color. It's all blurry.
It's good.
She just kept commenting on that part. I was like, well, that's how we watch.
Maybe Santa will bring it.
Yeah. Oh, that would be cool.
I'm not buying it, though.
What else?
We don't buy each other Christmas presents.
No.
I thought it was cool that he used himself to fish that big
Oh, yeah,
creature.
that was awesome.
That was really
Except
cool.
for one time the creature's going to get him in the midsection of his teeth.
Right. That's
Just cut him in half. I'm like, that's a dumb
Big
thing
risk.
to do. Use your own.
Yeah.
Use yourself as bait. That's why they just.
You're
cut-
right, though. It's pretty close to just being chomped.
Yeah. It's like
In the movie.
It's like using your arm to
Roll credits.
catch a shark. I mean, just wiggle your arm in the water until a shark bites it, and then you just bring it on deck. You don't have an arm anymore, but you got a cool story.
I guess so. Remember that time I caught a shark with my arm?
What arm?
Exactly.
Yeah, stuff like that. But it's cool. It was cool. I still liked it.
But they had a plane.
Yeah.
Shouldn't they have found land at some point?
They could have flown
You think they
around
could?
and no. I think those guys just stayed in a certain area, and probably for the sake of fuel. They couldn't go too far away from
Right. Yeah, that's true. You got to stay close
don't
to the
you
home
just
base
stay out of the smokers, like,
You would
just
think.
go around?
It is an entire planet, after all.
Right. If
There's
the whole
probably-
Earth
there's
is
all
covered,
water.
and
Well-
they're covering like 10-mile radius, you just go
But
way
if we're
out.
talking
stay
if we're
away.
talking post-apocalyptic worlds, then there's going to be those type of rogue
There's
people
more bad
everywhere.
I know.
That's a
but
good point.
So they're
But-
just going to go somewhere else, and
You should be
I guess.
kind of hard to just bump into people.
yeah.
Right?
Well, that's why they had that
Like,
code. Like,
hey!
you see somebody, you're supposed to trade with them, right?
Right.
And that's what that crazy dude.
Oh, that really super creepy.
Yeah,
guy,
he's like he just wanted time with the little girl.
Yeah.
Why did they even put that in the movie?
Yeah.
Just to show how crazy it is.
I guess.
Yeah.
Context.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that guy in movies before too.
Yeah, his name's Kim or something. I just was looking at him.
He was in Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, so it's some weird
You know that. And
Oh,
Kim
yeah.
Coates.
he was also in Bad Boys.
He's freaky.
yeah.
Freak.
Yeah, he was freaky in that. He was freaky. He's Sons of Anarchy. He's been in a lot of weird
Yeah,
stuff.
and I have the official numbers because I forgot my notes at home, but my phone can save me. It cost $172 million to make
Wow.
the Waterworld.
That was
But-
when 1993,
85.
85.
85. No, oh wait,
95.
Boy, that was a decade off.
So back then, I mean, that's
95.
a lot of money for back then. too,
Yeah,
right?
box office was $264.2 million.
Oh, so it made a good profit then, right?
I do know. Yeah. Yeah, it's the most expensive movie ever made at the time. So I think, like, it had all that hype.
About the cost? Or just the hype that
Like-
it's a big film?
Did it? Yeah, it cost all this money. So people thought it was going to be this great. And it was just Waterworld.
It was solid.
It was okay. I don't know. And I don't know what could have made it better.
I don't. For what they did, that was what they
It's
could get
kinda
out of it.
what
was
it
the
is,
best they
right?
could get out of
I don't know what else they could do.
apocalyptic Waterworld movie. Like,
Right.
there was nothing that could have been done better. You're right.
More creatures.
Yeah, maybe
Fight-
that. More
like
creatures.
more fighting stuff.
Jurassic
Yeah.
Park on water?
I mean, I don't know.
More-
I don't know what could make it.
Like, maybe a little more of, like, explaining why Mariner was so angry all the time, where he came from. Was there a family of people with gills? was he the first? You know what I mean? Or maybe there should be a prequel to the
Well, they
movie
just
showing
kill
how it got
everybody
there. That would
with
be cool
mutations,
too.
right?
Huh?
They did talk, they called
that
it
what it was?
beauty
Yeah.
or something. So they must be aware of mutation
Mutations because
I want
of
them.
because the
the
water.
environment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
So it make you think
evolving.
hundreds of years in the future, right? What did they say a date? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I don't
either.
remember a date.
Yeah.
But right, long enough that people are evolving into fish people.
It's pretty cool.
He had webbed feet too, right?
Yeah.
Which is already a thing. People have webbed toes.
Yeah.
His were just super webbed, right?
Super webbed. Well, he had gills. That's
And he
what
had
helped him
gills,
out the
yeah.
most.
They were behind his ears, right?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Did they turn the big Exxon Valdez thing into a rowboat, basically?
Yeah, didn't they have? And he's like, they'll paddle until they realize for a month before they realize I'm lying or something.
I thought that was pretty cool.
And the old man they just kept him in the oil on a boat. And when he goes to the guy, he's like, oh, thank goodness. He's just like, oh,
Just
it's
down
over.
there.
Yeah, that was horrible. What kind of
Poor
life
old
is
man.
that?
And he wants to die.
Toss some food down there?
Yeah.
Toss me a water bottle.
Nope. There isn't any. That's his whole life. He's like 75. This is it.
That's boring.
Didn't
I don't think you could survive breathing all
No, it
that.
can't be
in an oil
Yeah.
tanker?
In a movie.
How come it
about
was
Waterworld.
full of oil still? I thought it leaked all over Alaska.
Exactly. How's it floating? Didn't it?
I don't care about floating. Why is there still oil?
There's a hole
Where
in
the
it.
oil come
Oil
from?
went all over a bunch of ducks, and they used Dawn
Right.
to clean it. I mean,
Exactly. I've seen all the commercials. That all happened.
I think it was propaganda. It didn't really happen.
Not real.
No,
Okay.
we didn't really land on the moon either. That was a back lot somewhere in Area 51.
And the earth is flat.
Okay.
He threw that little girl right off the boat, too.
Yeah, you got mad at her and just chucked her.
He was mean.
It's just you and I. We're not taking her.
Tossed her. Legit didn't
There's too
want
much
her.
weight. We have a leak.
Right.
Right? That's what it was. He tossed her off because she
Yeah.
weighed too much.
He was really mean for like 90% of the movie.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Not a nice guy. That's
No.
one thing I did not realize until I
What a
rewatched it.
jerk the mariner is.
Yeah. And I thought it was hilarious. He's such a jerk.
He's a fierce bachelor. Don't intrude on it.
Right. Toss you off his boat. What else we got?
I don't know. What else you got, Dan?
I'm not sure. I don't remember.
He did bungee jump at the end. Was that one of the first times bungee jumping was ever shown in a movie? It had to have been. 1995?
95?
Was bungee jumping big then?
Only in the movies.
Only
Maybe
from,
trying to
that's
think
where it was
about when-
created, huh? In special
all
effects.
from
Did they-
Waterworld.
Because they didn't
invent-
have CGI. They had to do physical
Right.
things.
Right. Was it just a movie thing back then?
Yeah.
And then people were like, hey,
That looks fun.
I'll go do that off a bridge or something.
Right. Waterworld created bungee jumping.
Even if that's not true, it is now.
Yeah, I like
Just
that. I
became
think
true.
It just became true.
How did he know it was going to stretch just the right distance? How did he...
He knows a
There's
lot.
no way to know that.
It's just like knowing he's not going to get bit in half by the sea monster.
Could have gone way too short and
And
didn't come
knowing how
closer.
pulling ropes just right, everything, the whole boat opens up and he's everywhere. He's kicking stuff.
Yeah.
All those scenes are cool to me. I guess you think it's just because sailing's not as cool as driving around in muscle cars that it's not as like nobody questions Mad Max.
No.
All he did is drive around and eat dog food.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
That's the only thing you ever see him eat, right? It's the same thing.
Right. Right, no, right, because sailing is not as popular. It's not
Well, it's not cool.
cool.
the sailing community doesn't watch movies like the.
Right, they
Car
watch
community.
Wind.
Right, right.
They go to see Wind.
Yeah.
That's the America's Cup.
It's a different audience.
They don't
Yeah,
go to
sure.
see Waterworld.
Or
Yeah.
Perfect Storm with
Those are fishermen. They might.
Is that
see
what Marky
Waterworld.
Mark?
Yeah. Out of Gloucester.
Gloucester. True story.
That's pretty neat.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Perfect storm. Yeah, the Andrew Gale's real.
Do they all die? Dang. Even Marky Mark dies? Then how do they know how to do all like the dialogue?
They make that. It's what do they call it?
They take liberties.
They just make the specifics up. It's
Yeah, you just know what happens and then make a story around it. Right?
Yeah, they take the guys from it and make a story.
Based on true events?
Based, yeah. That's how
Is that what that means?
That's what it means.
Huh. So, is there something different when you watch a movie if it doesn't say base, if it just says all real events, like all actual, like this, everything word for
Is
word?
there one?
I don't know. I
They have
think
that
they
kind
all
of
have to preface
Is
it
there a movie like
with
that?
inspired by
I
a
don't
true
think they
event.
can do that.
Is inspired mean even less true than based on?
Probably. It's probably a level of knowledge of the
loosely
events.
based.
Loosely based.
I like that one. That's like the one with was it Masterminds with Galifianakis there, where they rob something.
Right.
It's inspired by. That's
loosely based.
completely
That's very
ridiculous.
loosely based.
I wanted most
Here's
of that
a
to
serious
actually have.
thing.
They're ridiculous.
Make it ridiculous.
Yeah, it's completely ridiculous.
Yeah.
Nah, I really enjoyed Waterworld though.
It's based on true events.
No, it's not.
Yeah, some guy got stuck out in the water and didn't realize the rest of the planet existed anymore.
He just imagined he had gills. Really, he drowned.
he was drowning.
I'm gonna swim to the bottom. Oh, right. I don't have gills.
I was disappointed that he didn't stay on the island on the dry land.
He had gills.
He's a fish.
Yeah, he needed the water.
I wanted to get back
Although
to
you
his bachelor
think
pad and rebuild it.
He's like, I can finally get rid of you. This did not work out.
Well, he probably, if they're used to being on water their entire lives, they might have gotten land sick.
Wait,
Land
that's the
sick.
thing.
Well, hey, they're seasick.
Okay.
I get seasick.
The ground doesn't
You get
feel
over
right.
it.
Right, he's not moving anymore, and he's like, whoop.
Why?
Yeah.
Did he say why he wants to leave?
It doesn't feel right under his feet or something like that.
Is that
Did
what
he
he-
say something
There
like
you
that?
go, he was
that.
land sick.
He's land sick.
Doesn't move right. Is there a bunch of just horses running?
Really, he just doesn't want to be around the people.
Super annoyed.
Get me
by
back
that.
on my boat.
So if they found the only spot of land and the entire planet left, is Mount Everest is the highest point? It must have been Mount Everest. Is it the highest point?
Sure.
Isn't
if you-
it K1 or something? What's that mountain called?
If you wanna,
There's one even higher.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Then that was
Is
it.
You would think. Yeah, Mount Everest isn't the exact highest, is it? I mean, I could just be making
say
that
so.
up.
K2.
K2.
Is that real or is that just
That's
in
a
the
real thing.
I think
ski
K2's
movies?
higher.
What?
Is that just in the ski movies?
No, it's real.
With
That might be the tallest
Yeah.
in. That's in Africa, right?
Yes.
But it might be the tallest, like in Africa, or something. I don't know.
Mount Washington.
Yeah. I think it's Mount Washington.
I climbed up Mount Washington. It's not the highest.
What are you talking about? It's the second highest mountain in the world. It's K2.
So Mount Everest is the highest.
Yes.
That's why everybody wants to go to Everest,
correct.
and they make movies about it.
Correct.
Loosely
And
based
people
on-
die.
Loosely based
Another
on
movie
true
where
events.
people die.
Everest.
There was a kid from Middletown that climbed Mount Everest.
Oh, that's right. I remember seeing on the news he was like climbing the stairs at the hospital to practice or something.
Wait, is that?
Doing what?
He was climbing the stairs. He was going up the stairs in the
Then he-
hospital to.
Jeez. Then he got to Mount Everest and was like, wait a minute.
There's no stairs.
And
Where's
it's
the
way
stairs
taller
start?
than the hospital.
Where did the stairs start?
But his trip went bad though because he like broke his ribs and stuff.
Did he get up past the whatever the base thing?
He got pretty close, but then he had to turn back because he got like sick and was coughing so much he broke his ribs.
Oh man. Can you imagine coughing that much? Drink more
Did you
milk.
get what? You get altitude sickness or
I
something?
think you can. Yeah, they bring oxygen and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of
No, it's
air
not
up
good.
there.
It's not good. I have never had interest in climbing mountains.
I don't know. I enjoyed Washington.
That's high
Didn't you go
enough.
halfway with us one year?
No, you guys don't take me anywhere.
We went to New Hampshire.
You go hiking up mountains and stuff like that?
No, not normally. Chad got into it.
You did.
Chad got into that. I mean, he did it in the winter one time, which is nuts because it was middle of summer. It was below 50 on the peak. You go in winter, you can die. I mean, it's the worst conditions. Is it? Wait, isn't the worst conditions on, or maybe recorded conditions or something?
Highest wind speed?
Something. There's some nasty stuff up there.
Just some bad things happening on top of Washington.
Stay away.
But we did it one year. It was fun. It took an entire day.
Right.
Did you climb up and down? Did you climb up and somebody pick you up?
We climbed up and down. I'm not gonna.
I don't know. People do that.
All right, we're here.
They really would.
Come get us.
We made it.
I don't think it was any easier coming down because you got to stop yourself from the momentum.
Going down's worse.
And you're already, muscles are tired, so from climbing up it, so you could fall real easy. And there's no easy path up.
Did you ever run into that situation with your legs? You said
stiffening up, and when I get really fatigued on that end of it, they just get really loose. They don't stiffen, so I lose.
It's like rubber.
Yeah. I lose strength. Not.
Dan's rolling down.
I'll be there in a second. Took me 4 hours to get up. I'll be down in 2 minutes.
Aliens are coming. What does that mean?
The laundry's done.
Oh.
I'm doing some laundry.
No, you're not. I know what that means. So, yeah. I don't know. What else we got?
Mountain climbing, Waterworld.
So bungee jumped. There was like I said,
Nobody watched Triple G and Canelo Alvarez. You don't care anyway, right?
I tried to get it.
What's that?
It was a boxing.
Oh, boxing? No.
Fine.
I did see that. Is it true that McGregor might be fighting Diaz again?
Yeah, Diaz. I heard that.
Okay.
Who's Diaz?
The guy he fought. The one guy he lost to.
He moved up in weight
and lost.
Yeah.
Diaz beat him, and then
he came back.
Then he fought him. Then he fought him again, down at his weight.
So that might make it.
McGregor beat him.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know what they would fight at.
The talk is 155.
Which is what? Like who's that? Who's that better for?
I
think it's better for McGregor.
McGregor.
Yeah. Seems to be his thing.
So I was because I was on YouTube looking at old movies. Harry Potter pops up for some reason on some of the things to watch, scenes or whatever, and it popped up. Where are they now? And one of the guys is an MMA guy now. It's one of Malfoy's thugs. One of them that look like raps. The heavier dude raps, I think, and the big guy behind him.
I can't.
He's tough looking. Like now,
it sounds unbelievable. I've never seen Harry Potter.
You've never seen Harry Potter?
I know. I don't know how that happens. Slip through the cracks. Some kind of
You didn't read it either?
I didn't read it either. No. I've always been. I love fantasy, but I just never took the time.
Too kiddish for you?
I don't even know. I never read it. I don't. Is it more kiddish?
Right?
Yeah.
You read it, right?
I read them all.
It's not like I have anything against it.
I
just
need
never
to read
happened.
kid books. If I read something more like Stephen King was tough to read. Those were Stephen King books were hard to read. Even the Lord of the Rings it's just so much to read.
Yeah,
but those I got through pretty. Yeah, those I got through pretty good, and I liked the movies, so I thought I'd read the. I think by the time I got to the last couple of movies, I had caught up and read the book before the movie.
I think subconsciously I knew it was written. It's gonna come out the wrong way.
Do it.
If a female wrote it, and I don't have a I don't know. For some reason, I don't read anything from females, and it's not because I think they're bad writers. Obviously, they're just as intelligent as men, but I don't. I've never really read anything by a female, so I
subconsciously you're avoiding it.
Just yeah.
I don't know why.
You think it's not going to be as interesting because
natural aversion.
They're going to be talking about girl stuff.
All right, let's put it this way. I feel like women should write about certain things, and that's not one of them.
Puppy dogs and flowers,
fantasy is a man's thing.
trucks.
Puppy dogs and flowers.
No, like, you know,
Guys talk about
they should
monster trucks and
romance
wrestling.
and
Sailboats.
you know, stuff like that. You know, whatever.
Where's Waterworld?
soap opera type
Waterworld.
things?
Waterworld is a guy's thing.
Right, fantasy seems like a guy's thing. So
I'd love to find out that you really like something and find out a woman wrote it.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. I hate that now.
She had a guy pen name.
yeah. Stephen King.
Yeah, it's really a girl.
It's really a guy.
woman.
Girl, she
Wasn't was
she
JD?
cuts her hair and puts
I'm trying to think,
glasses.
was JD Salinger a woman? Catcher in the Rye? No, was that a guy?
I think it's a guy.
For some reason, I thought it might have been trying to fool me.
That's why you didn't rate it. You're like, JD,
Not
it's
taking a chance
Gene.
on this one. No, and like they're great writers. I just don't think that. I don't know.
I like it. No, I appreciate this.
Like if it was a man was to write a book about.
It's like Kevin Costner being mean to people on his boat. You don't belong here. Get out of here. It's my world.
Right. I know.
I can't write no
People
fantasy.
are gonna take. If anyone's listening to that, women, they're probably gonna take it the wrong way. But I
Nobody
don't mean
does, so don't worry.
I just. You guys get what I'm saying.
Nobody gets this far into one of these, I'm sure.
Right, we're like an hour.
I
in.
listened to them
Yeah,
all,
right,
all of them, except for the one where you guys are so deep into sports. I'm like,
No.
I have no idea what they're talking about, and you guys weren't even making jokes about it. So I was like,
Serious.
like I can't even laugh. I don't even when it's a joke. I don't get it.
Right.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm probably not going to listen to this one.
No, you should. You're on it.
Yeah, this one's good.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't like the sound of my own voice.
Me neither. I don't like mine. It takes a while to get used to. I think.
Yeah. Do you listen to all
Sound-
yours? All these?
For the most part,
You haven't.
I try to.
You lived it.
I just love podcasts in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's actors that don't see their own movies, right?
It's true. It's true facts.
Really? That's weird.
And they don't even get to like they
Enjoy
film
the
them out of order. Like they don't even.
Oh yeah, they don't
Not even know what the movie's about.
Yeah.
You know what's happening.
Kevin Costner after Waterworld was like, Ken Gills?
Wait,
What do you mean?
why am I such a jerk?
He doesn't even know how it ends.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was so mean.
The Battlestar.
I mean, they cut it all together. He didn't even realize.
Oh, yeah. They cut all my smiles out.
Wait, I was I just said they cut out where I.
That's funny.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Yeah.
He's all upset.
He was trying to be happy. And he cut all the smiles
Wait,
out.
that wasn't supposed to be in it. That wasn't a real scene. I was supposed to sit and draw pictures with the little girl, not take the crayons away. Where's the
What was he
scene?
gonna do with those crayons?
Where's
Why
the
is he so
scene where I draw the
protective?
little puppy
Because
dogs?
he didn't know what a lot of this stuff was, right? So he was just collecting odd things.
Oh.
The crayons weren't normal,
He
right?
must have known what it was. She knew what it was.
They must have not had too much paper. There was no trees.
Yeah.
So is he? Yeah.
I don't know. How did she even know what it was? She just took them and started drawing.
Yeah.
Kids inherently know what crayons are.
That's the
Well,
thing.
you know, they had
Yeah.
they had lanterns and stuff with like oil to burn to make light, right? They have candles. Maybe you thought they were little colorful candles
do something.
with no wick. They're
just missing a wicks.
yeah. I wonder if a crayon.
Eventually, I'll
burn
find
the same.
wicks. You know,
No,
make
he
this
takes
work.
their hair and twists it into a
waiting.
wick.
He's waiting for his birthday.
This stinks. He's waiting for. Those are my birthday
These are
candles.
my birthday candles. You're drawing with my birthday candles.
Get off my boat.
Throw you in the water. You're next. I'm gonna cut your hair off and throw you in the water. Done.
I wish I could remember like some of the like dialogue between him and the little girl because I felt like it was funny. Like he was like not saying too much and she was
I don't
just
think he
saying
had many lines in the whole movie. I wonder.
Right. He had if you could put him on a piece of paper it was like
Yes,
half a page.
yeah. He's like, sure, I'll do that because I don't have to remember much.
Right.
That's a good role. I don't
Yeah.
have to
He's all
talk.
upset because they cut all his monologues out.
Yeah, they handed him a pamphlet of a big book of lines, and he ends up with
A
one.
week full of shooting of him. Just talking about the sea,
Right.
how he loves it.
But some good movies have been made with guys not saying much, like the whole Born Identity.
Yeah, he doesn't talk much.
Yeah, he doesn't talk much.
Usually they're good. What movies where the main guy, he just beats people up and doesn't say a lot?
Right.
All the Clint Eastwood, Man with No Names, he barely says anything.
Yeah.
Mr. Bean. He doesn't say a word.
That's right.
He's just all physical comedy.
I don't think that's on the
Classic.
same level.
No, it's not.
Mr. Bean reference. I like that.
Man with No Name,
I can see-
Jason Bourne,
Mr. Bean.
Mr. Bean, and The Mariner. 3 of those are like salty, tough guys,
Yeah.
and then
Mr. Bean's right there.
Clint Eastwood,
Clint Eastwood.
and then Mr. Bean. Yeah, good examples. You haven't seen those either, right? The Man with No Name,
Oh, I thought you were going to say Mr. Bean movies.
but you've seen Mr. Bean. Who raises you people?
I would never
You've
have
seen
seen
them at least.
I would never have seen them if I didn't live with Rich.
Have you?
He was super into Old West.
Mr. Bean?
I thought we were talking about you're messing with me. Of course I've seen the Mr. Bean movies.
Of course. What? I mean, of course you've seen the Mr. Bean.
Because
That's not real.
if it's funny, I
Said
gravitate toward
nobody
it.
ever.
If it's funny, I
Of course
gravitate.
I've seen
Yeah, that takes talent
I
to make
like-
a whole funny movie without
Not
actually
doing
talking,
anything.
right? It takes talent.
I mean, speaking, and he does a lot,
Yeah.
not speaking. I like the Three Stooges. I like all that kind of stuff. So
slapstick.
yeah. But the old Western movies,
only because of Rich.
Rich was super into it. So the three of us are sitting around doing nothing. He'd put a movie in and we watch it.
I should watch the
So
movies.
I've seen a lot of all the old spaghetti westerns, and they're all pretty good. They're really good.
Clint Eastwood's a bad dude. They don't make tough guys like that anymore.
Yeah.
I feel like he's legit tough guy, like in real life too.
Right. He's really that guy.
It's really that
Like
guy.
he's really turned in. He got old and turned into the Gran Torino guy.
That guy was awesome.
Yeah, that was that was awesome.
He is that guy.
Yeah.
He's not even acting. That's why he's.
Right.
That's why he's
Yeah,
so
he just-
good.
he didn't
hasn't
even know he
acted
was being
once.
filmed.
He hasn't acted once in his life.
No, they just it's
just
loosely
showed
based
up.
on true events.
He just showed up
They
and
just
acted normal.
They just he didn't even
documentary.
show up. They just
just-
sent a film crew to his house.
They
and-
just tell him a situation and just act normal.
Right.
Like
This was happening.
somebody's stealing your car. What would you do?
Right.
Hey, punk.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we should stop watching crappy movies and actually watch good ones.
But I'm not
well,
gonna
we're
call.
starting with Waterworld.
I'm not gonna call Waterworld a crappy movie. I
Right,
think
this
it was
is the
good.
bridge.
Well, your last one was.
Point Break. We haven't really watched any crappy ones yet.
I don't think that was crappy. It's just not
Fine.
a.
There's worse movies. I
There's definitely-
understand that.
we
Have you
can-
seen the new Point Break?
No, I
liked
wanted
it.
to.
Yeah, it's good.
I didn't. It is good.
Yeah.
Is there?
I
Is
know, I'm
there?
surprised you don't own it. It seems
That's
like
one of
you're,
those things.
it just fell through.
Yeah, I mean, I can't buy every single movie.
It's
It
just
seems like you try.
Well,
1,200.
Like anyone worth getting.
who's in that movie? See, now that could play.
Oh, that's true.
if nobody's in, like, if a really.
That's the thing. The
somebody-
actors are like not.
But then you end up doing that buying
Delroy
movies.
Lindo was in it, but as
Who?
Delroy Lindo.
Oh, Delroy Lindo.
And but the actors like Johnny Utah is not a guy I remember. The guy that plays Bodhi is, what was he from? Was he from Born Identity?
Oh yeah, he's
He was
but
one
he's
of-
like
one
a
of-
random,
like a random guy,
random
yeah.
guy that he.
But I thought it was entertaining. I think like Will said before though, we were talking about it. They take everything to the extreme.
Yeah, so every
Because-
plot detail they.
Right, I mean, the stuff they're doing is just insane.
Yeah.
But cool.
But that's cool, right?
Really cool.
Yeah, so that would sell a movie.
Yeah, like the one thing that I loved was awesome. They jumped out of a plane and they free falled into like this huge cave. I don't know if it's real, like in Mexico, like the huge cave that's like I don't know,
Yeah,
500 feet deep.
yeah.
Into that, then they pulled the parachute once they're in it.
Yeah.
It was awesome. Like wow, that's the
I
coolest thing
think
I've
that's
ever
a
seen.
real place.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. I mean, it's a
I
super
watched
deep
Discovery
cave
in History. I think they.
with like a wide entrance.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was cool. A lot of cool things like that.
what they do when they're at the bottom. Drop us a ladder. we tried parachuting out. It didn't work backwards.
Now you gotta climb out. Yeah.
No.
I wonder if they'll ever remake Waterworld like that. Just make it.
Redo a... I don't know. They've made some pretty...
They remade
awful remakes. Like they
Mad Max guy.
Yeah, it was good though. I like that.
That was good.
Oh, Fury Road's good.
Fury Road, yeah.
Another role where Tom Hardy didn't talk a lot, right?
Oh yeah.
That's all of his things.
His thing, yeah.
Did you see the TV show he did? When
I did.
In the,
some of it.
What was it called again?
Taboo.
Taboo.
Yeah. It was good.
It's good. It's dark.
He talks a lot in that.
Yeah.
And his face isn't covered by something. Those are his two things.
He did have the hat, kind of. But
Yeah,
that was good.
The huge collared trench coat.
Did you watch the whole thing?
I watched the whole thing.
No.
Yeah.
Is it over, or are they gonna have a season 2?
They left it to have a season 2, but you
Right.
never know if they don't pick it up again. But
Right.
I think he's got enough following that people would watch it just for him, because I did.
Yeah, he's a good actor.
I like it. Yeah, it's just really dark and
Really dark.
yeah.
Yeah. Kind of raunchy.
Yeah.
Some raunchy things going.
There's some raunchy things happening.
Oh,
Kind
yeah.
of raunchy. Yeah.
I saw like half of it.
He loves his sister. Now, is his half sister or stepsister?
Stepsister, yeah.
It is his stepsister.
Yeah. So it's not full.
It's not full
like Game
taboo.
of Thrones type.
Yeah.
Yeah, but,
You watch Game of Thrones?
It's not Game
Yes.
of Thrones raunchy.
yeah.
You watch Game of Thrones?
No, I've seen
Game of
one.
Thrones is like you get to you're like okay,
I've
I
seen the
get
first
it.
one 3 times.
Yeah.
Really?
First
Yeah.
scene, first
No,
show,
the first,
He's like-
first episode.
I watched the first one. I can't get into this. I'll give it another try. You watch the first episode. I can't get into this. Like, I watched the whole first season. I'm like, I can't get into this.
Really? You couldn't.
And
Get
people are like, start season 2 and you'll get into it.
Yeah. Or read the books. The books are amazing. Way better. Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah. Just waiting for the final book to come out. It's been like 2 years.
Now, the
Oh,
books
it's
are
fun.
close to the show. Are they trying to keep the storyline?
Yeah.
Because weren't they ahead of the books for a little
Now-
bit?
now-
so he's like writing a book to catch up to
Now
the
the
story.
series is ahead of the book, so I
Yeah.
don't know how good it's going to end up being. If
He
George
has to
Martin
write a
isn't
book
writing
to
it,
match
yeah.
the story.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not the same.
You're going to mess it up.
There's a bunch of like the kids' books in the center. It's all pictures of the movies
Yeah.
of the TV show. It's not. It's half written.
Right. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Waterworld.
Waterworld. Dan's favorite
It was good.
It was.
ever.
It was my
ever.
favorite.
What's your favorite now?
I don't know. There's just so many. I love all the superhero movies.
Waterworld still, though.
But he's a superhero. He's got gills.
The Mariner. He
He's
said
got
he's-
gills. They should introduce him to one of the superhero movies.
we're gonna bring him
Call
into
him
the
as-
Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Make him the Submariner. Right?
Sure.
Just have Kevin Costner.
It's a real thing instead of pointy ears.
They can add the ears. I'm okay with it.
It's like a
Spock and
Yeah.
Spock and him.
Instead of
had a
that,
love child.
just make it Kevin Costner with gills.
What has Kevin Costner done lately?
Bodyguard 2.
What did you say?
Resurrection.
Bodyguard.
back.
Oh no,
That's a bad joke.
That's gross.
that's good.
He's Gardner Tomb. I don't know.
Ah, Whitney.
He's Gardner Tomb.
I don't know what the last thing he did was. He did. I didn't see
He
it.
did Man of Steel, right? Is he?
Yeah, he's. Yeah,
That's fairly recent.
yeah,
Oh, that's right. He was the dad, huh?
yeah.
He's good at playing like that, like kind of wise, older
Dry.
guy from the Midwest.
Yeah.
All American.
Him and Bo or Luke? Duke.
What? Oh,
Is Bo Duke?
Luke.
I want to see him.
Luke. See?
Like, I want to see him
Bo
play,
or Luke.
play a role
Duke.
you don't usually see, like
You want Kevin Costner to play one?
dirty pimp from the city. Like not an all-American role.
Because I know
Where's
he,
my money?
I know he made some movie where he was like a hitman or something.
Yeah, that was pretty last couple of years. Right?
Like, yeah,
That didn't
I
do
don't remember
well.
what it. I
Is
didn't
he
see
a
it.
bad guy or a good hitman?
No, I think wasn't he
think
put
he
in a
was
situation
good,
like a
but-
lot of them where he's forced
Like
to
he
do
got dragged
something?
back in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kevin
for
Wick,
one more
Kevin Wick.
last job.
Do the kill, your family's dead. or
So like John Wick.
Yeah, Kevin Wick.
Kevin Wick.
Johnny Costner. But yeah.
Did you see the trailer for the Steven Seagal sniper movie?
No.
Oh, it's awesome.
Is it?
Yeah, he's like
He's
in
not all
Iraq.
real out of shape.
Oh,
and-
No, he's out of shape. That's why he's just sitting there sniping people. He's not doing
Yeah,
anything.
you can't run up. You can't run around.
He's like
He's wearing a muumuu, hiding behind rocks.
almost like they kind of ripped off the Chris Kyle story.
Oh, really?
Southerner, that's a sniper and all that. It looks good.
Yeah. Do you like his movies?
I like a lot of his older movies.
Yeah.
I think we should probably
Hit some of
watch
those.
Yeah.
As long as we can watch Mark for Death,
Which one's that?
that's my favorite. That's
Is
Jamaicans.
it one of the
Jamaicans.
best ones? Is that why? Is it one of
Don't
the?
call me, man.
Because they get really cheesy, don't they?
Yeah.
Are they all cheesy?
They
See, I don't remember.
I mean,
They
start
start
really
cheesy.
cheesy.
some of them weren't cheesy.
Yeah. Which ones weren't cheesy? Let's start there. And then figure it out.
What's the one with Tommy Lee Jones on a battleship or something? Is that
Under
one of his
Siege.
movies?
Under Siege.
Yeah, that's good.
Now, so he
He's
was
a,
making
he's a
really
chef or something, right?
Just a cook.
Just a cook.
I'm just a
That's
cook.
where that came from. That
No,
came
you're
from
not
that
just
movie?
a cook.
I'm just a cook. That's all he says. That should be his only Casey Ryback.
Yeah.
That should be his only line in the whole movie.
Every movie.
Who is this guy? I'm just a cook.
If you ever have like 5 minutes to kill, watch like on YouTube. It's a montage of him breaking bones from all his movies. It's so long, and it's like every bone in the human body. It's awesome.
He like
crazy.
takes somebody's finger
He
snaps.
breaks someone's neck like this, just like Iron Sheik style.
Yeah.
Crack! Like that's so violent and crazy.
What movie's that in?
I know. I don't remember that.
I don't
movie.
remember him
But he
breaking
did that
his
movie.
neck.
He's made movies that went straight to video.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, now he weighs like 400 pounds. That's what he is.
Is he
Yes,
legit
it's
karate?
Super dark.
Yeah,
goatee
really
and a
dark
kimono.
one.
And gray
In a
hair.
kimono. In a
A kamumu.
Yeah.
He's a sheriff, though, right?
In real life.
He thinks he is.
Well, he had a,
He just walks around dressed up around his town. He's
but he
like,
had a
"Don't
reality.
worry."
He was on a reality show.
Oh, that's right.
He was like in
Florida.
Louisiana.
Was it Louisiana? And he followed the cops as a cop, though, right? He was arresting
He was a
people.
cop. Yeah, he was one of them.
That's so strange.
And he picked,
Yes.
he picked up a weird southern accent.
Yeah, he's got the pseudo southern accent. Comes and goes. Sometimes he's Italian. Sometimes he's southern Italian.
He's southern Italian. He's
You're under
not
arrest,
Sicilian.
and I'm not just a cook.
What is he for real though in life? Is he?
Bad actor.
Horrible. Just a
is
train
his
wreck. That's what he is. His ethnicity?
Yeah.
Oh,
Italian.
Is he?
I don't know.
Steven Seagal?
Steven Seagal. I don't know that
Stephen
one.
Pigeon.
He's a keto master.
I do know that.
He is. That's what I was asking.
Yeah,
he
was.
really is a
Sorry.
legit.
To answer your question 10 minutes later. He's in a keto.
No, that's fine.
Took that, filed it. I'll answer that when I feel like it.
Steven Frederick Seagal is an actor, producer, screenwriter, director, martial artist, and musician.
Oh,
I would love to know what kind of music Steven Seagal
flute.
makes. He holds American, Russian, and Serbian citizenship.
What? So he
What?
decided to live in Serbia? The
I don't know.
citizenship isn't.
He's a 7th degree black belt in Aikido.
He's just, his preferred musical instrument is the triangle. Did you see that commercial? Did you see the commercial? I think it's like Geico. They do all
4
this.
times.
Of course he has. He's
He
in
has
Hollywood.
7 children.
Dad gone.
From 18 women.
I'm
Don't know how
guessing
that
from
works.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Did you see the Geico commercials are great. I think it's a Geico commercial, and they go, it's normal to see this, but it's odd to see this, and it's a orchestra, and then the dude, the triangle, jumps on stage and he starts doing like guitar solo and stuff, and he goes, it's odd to see a triangle solo, and he's like doing. You see it? It was hilarious. It was hilarious.
I believe you.
I think I've seen that.
Yeah.
All right, so Steven Seagal, lawman, depicted Seagal performing the duties as a reserve deputy sheriff. So he's a real
Deputy. They deputized him.
Yeah.
They handed him.
Jeez.
They handed him a star and had him raise his hand, and he became an officer.
Bring the cameras with you. So he is a guitarist. He has released 2 studio albums.
Oh, boy.
Songs.
I gotta look that up on iTunes.
Songs from the Crystal Cave and Mojo Priest. He's performed on a number of film scores.
Which one do you start with first?
And he's worked with Stevie Wonder and Tony Rebel, whoever that is.
I want to hear him and the Hoff do an
Both
album.
performed.
There's no
on
way
his
Stevie
debut
Wonder agreed to that.
He had no idea.
Somebody told him that it was somebody else. It was too late by the time Steven
Yeah, he got the name confused with some real musician.
Right.
Yep. That is real.
That happened with Bill Murray, and there's... I can't think of the producers of movies that he liked. And the reason he did Garfield was because the name was similar and he thought it was them.
Yeah.
So he agreed to do the movie.
But it wasn't.
It wasn't
Oh my
them.
goodness. That's funny.
The name was close and it wasn't.
Wait a minute.
Look up that trivia because that's
It's George
yeah,
Lucas.
it's really close. No, it was Lucas. It was Henry Lucas. You got the name wrong. You thought it was a Star Wars. It
You
was.
can't tell by reading it.
It was Car Wars. He probably didn't read it. He saw the name and just went for it. Jumped in with both feet.
Both feet. So, Steven Seagal's paternal grandparents were Russian Jewish immigrants. What is happening? His mother had English, German, and Dutch ancestry.
Wow. It's quite the mix. It almost sounds like John J. Rambo. Wasn't he the kind of the same mix? I remember it wasn't straight white. It was like Indian and
What's
German.
He's not a real person, no.
What's straight?
What's straight white?
It had like Indian or like some kind of
That's why he's good at tracking.
He plays in Italian and there's not an ounce of Italian in it?
He's such a cheeseball.
Who is?
Steven Seagal.
Oh, Steven.
Seagal. I refuse to call him Seagal anymore.
I thought you meant Rambo John J.
No.
Rambo John J. Seagal.
John James. Did you know that the J was for James?
No.
Jingleheimer Schmidt?
Yes,
No.
I think he has Indian in him, right?
He
I'm
wishes he
trying
had
to
Indian.
find something out.
That's what the ponytail's all about? Bring him to his roots. His non-roots.
It's for a film. I don't know.
They say it in the movie. Colonel Troutman says it. Right?
Good old Colonel Troutman.
John Troutman.
He's a bad dude.
Right. I didn't come here to save him. I came here to save you.
Save you.
That was the best line in that movie.
Yeah. The first one's great.
Yeah, it is.
I need to watch that again, actually.
Running through Mount Washington, basically killing people. It looked like, didn't it?
Pretty much.
Not even actually killing people. That was his thing. He
He
didn't
kills some people,
I thought he was like trying not to kill them, right?
but he does.
Which one is this?
In the first one.
First Blood.
It was Mount Washington?
No,
Nah, it looked like
it was in Washington State.
He was in Washington
Yeah.
State. That's right. And didn't he end up in a mine?
All
or a
over the
cave or
place.
something, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
He's got a cave and he finds a little shack somewhere and
Then he
builds
attacks
all
the
kinds of
town.
booby traps and
Yeah.
eventually he finds an M60 and just shoots the whole town up.
Town looked deserted though, didn't it? When he attacked him, was everybody? They put out a
They knew he was
call
coming.
and hide,
I think they did.
dig down.
I think that happens in the movie that they
They put out an emergency call to everyone.
clear the town.
The National Guard was
Does it
there.
really happen?
Right? The town is a...
One guy really do that?
He's John Rambo. You don't know who we're dealing with.
No, I understand. I mean, I
Basically,
understand.
he won the Vietnam War with the pistol and a bow and arrow and
Yeah.
a long knife.
It was him single-handedly.
So many great lines too.
Right.
What's your good luck charm? Shink. Guess this. 18-inch knife.
Right. This knife is as big as your head.
That's crazy.
And I keep stuff in the handle too.
Yeah.
Is that just in the first one? His survival knife?
It was in the second one
No.
too.
It is.
I'm a little better
I mean, with the hollow handle.
Oh, I think it was just in the first one.
Because it gets bigger as the movies go on.
It's just a short sword.
He's got a short sword by Rambo 3.
Yeah.
He goes to Afghanistan with a sword.
Did you see the new one? They're doing that with all the old.
That was pretty good too.
He's,
Actually.
he's elderly.
Yeah.
Not that old.
He's with a walker.
But it was pretty good.
Yeah, I like
his
that.
old knives.
They're rusty.
He's
Everything's got-
huge.
Yeah.
Jacked.
And what was he doing?
He was leading like some missionaries through Vietnam or Cambodia or
Yeah,
something
he was like
that, right?
a tracker or something, right?
Yeah.
He or whatever.
Well, he's part Indian.
The bad guys made a mistake of kidnapping them.
Right. The wrong.
Uh-oh.
Right.
You messed with the wrong tour
You
guide.
could not have picked
Yeah, he
the
was
worst,
a tour guide. That's what.
Right.
couldn't have picked the worst tour guide to mess with.
Right. All the decisions to make. You should have found the tour guide that had like
I
a...
mean, that's a common theme for movies. It's like John Wick. You picked the wrong dude's Mustang to
Right.
steal.
Yeah.
Under siege.
But even that would have been okay if they
Picked the wrong
just
ship.
left the dog alone.
Probably. He would have still been upset.
Yeah. It's a nice car.
But right, the dog is what brought him back.
Not the car.
I don't think he would have. I don't know.
That pushed him over the edge.
Yeah. He can fix his car.
What was the cool thing they were calling him? Like, there was a cool nickname in John Wick.
The boogeyman?
Yeah.
Boogeyman.
He had a name like that. Even the bad guys were afraid of him.
Yeah, they because he was the bad guy's hitman, right? He was
Right.
the.
If you're a bad guy, he's who you call to do your dirty work.
Jeez.
Someone who does professional dirty work.
You know your new joke.
Yeah. Did you see? You didn't see the second one?
See the second one.
Ah,
It's good.
You see it?
I bought it.
Oh, alright.
No, it's good.
I watched it over your house.
Yeah. Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right.
That's a good one.
That works.
Podcast number 10. Thanks, Dan.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dan.
Thanks for having me.
If you got any more crappy movies you want to talk about?
I've been had.
All right.
There's lots of movies I'd like to talk about.
All right.
We can do this.
We can-
Yeah.
Sounds good. Kings of None.